Name of the star is wormwood. A third of the waters turned bitter, and many people died from the waters that had become bitter. Me, I'm not superstitious, neither I am religious, but this is too much, really too much. How they knew it? Only thanks to selflessness and heroism of army of liquidators, 500,000, that this passage of Bible until today remains a strange coincidence. It could have been prophecy. Now, step a little bit closer here. Look, what is that? This is schematic map of Ukrainian part of the exclusion zone. Me, I'm standing on ground floor, which represents 30-kilometer buffer zone. And that first floor is 10-kilometer zone. These cups, they represent villages and towns of Polishchuki. With power of your imagination, you can visualize candles burning here in twilight of commemoration day, April 26th. Each year this place is filled of flowers and candles are burning here. And if you please, join me over there, just for a second. How does it look like? Does it resemble a cemetery, right? This is symbolic cemetery for 164 villages and towns of Polishchuki. A union of man and land which gave birth to their own language. Unique answer to universal question what it takes to be a man erased by mistake of empire in just few days by an invisible enemy. Moscow statistics. 135,000 people were evacuated from here. Me, I never trusted those statistics. I don't know. But anyway, 135,000 is a horrific number. Now, before we leave this site, because that is pretty much all of it, only thing that I explain you, what you see here are road signs. Artists lowered them to resemble grave signs, and this is how he reached this effect. Before we leave, I want to explain also, now you know what is the angel trumpet here, right? This is a symbol of Chьornobil catastrophe from the Bible. But also you see another symbol over there, on what used to be cinema, and now that is the Chьornobil museum. Those storks. You see, the catastrophe was so big for human mind that many of us became religious, superstitious, and we had to use many symbols to pack it here. So what are these talks for? What they symbolize? Before I explain it, allow me to explain you plutonium. You know what is half-life? Half-life is amount of time enough for half of radioactive matter to decay and become safe. So if you want to know how much time do we need for whole mass of radioactive matter to decay and become safe, you take this half-life of that isotope and roughly multiply it by 10, and you arrive to this time when there is no poison, right? So half-life of plutonium is 245,000 years. Wait, let's multiply. 2,450,000 years. Plutonium will be here. Now you're ready for explanation of those storks. These birds, they are famous for two things. First, couple fidelity. When they meet, they stay together roughly 5 years. In each of those 5 years, they come back to their first nest for hatching. They have loyalty to their first nest. And because of that loyalty, they became symbol of Polishchuki people's hope that one day they return to their forest land. But what you just learned about plutonium, of course you realize that this hope is in vain. We will never do that.